Howdy, everybody. Welcome, everybody, Bunny and Ploof and King and Aloe, and anyone else lurking who hasn't chimed in yet. I kind of slept. I fell asleep in my chair while the Minecraft thing was airing. Or not while, when you were watching it, rather. And so like I switched chairs, just like with another chair that we have, so it's not a recliner anymore. I still fucking fall asleep in it, and then I just get uncomfortable. So then I just, I was like in and out for a little bit, and then I was like, oh, this is uncomfortable, so I went and laid on the couch for a little bit, and then I like slept a bit more there. So I didn't really get shit done today. As fucking usual, every Saturday I just fall asleep now, which sucks, but that's the world I'm living in. That's a good question. I might be on the wrong mic. No, yeah, this is the Yeti. The setup is moderately different because I'm at my desk. I can try pointing it a little bit better. Does that help at all? If I move it like this? More sleep. I know, Aloe, but like, I've been dragging my it's gonna be the fucking end of October before I get shit done, which is why I'm doing this, even though I didn't want to stream the hair, because it's literally just gonna be me like trying something and then it doesn't work and then I'm mad and I just like rinse repeat on that. But like, I do get more done when I art stream. The thing that I'm like fighting with right now is that because her hair is like, like curly, poofy, perm kind of, and VRoid can't do that. I'm like, I kind of settled on this shape, and I'm like, okay, that like kind of, like it's close enough, whatever. But now I'm fighting with like, do I want it to be a bunch of like little strands? Because I don't think this looks very good. Or like bigger shapes, because like when you see curly hair people in anime, they don't render like a million little strands. I mean, it varies a bit depending on like the art style and detail, etc. But generally, it's like bigger shapes. So I feel like that might look better, but like easier said than done, as with everything. So we're just gonna like experiment a bit. I got like everything else done because I'm procrastinating on the hair. So I have a shirt. It says Gamer Mom. It's very cute. You can't see very well because of her hair, but I have earrings and they have physics on them. They're actually like kind of floating a little bit right now. I don't know why. Depending on like which screen I'm on, they like float. And then I'm like, along with this hair, I've been like playing with hair bones a little bit, which like those are very rough at the moment as well. Because I wasn't going to put a lot of time into them since this is not the final hair. The bones will take a little bit, but they won't. The bones aren't the hard part. The hard part is just getting the hair done to a point where I'm happy with it. So how was were you happy about the Minecraft stuff? Aloe and anybody else? I guess they're doing frogs in mud. Frogs were the mob. Back and you're looking REIT today. I don't know what REIT is supposed to be. But same model as always for me. Well, the pink one because I switched between a couple, but for Mama, we are literally trying something different with her hair. Great, okay. Yeah, like if I get rid of the temp hair and go back to the rough hair, like it kind of looks a little better to me in some ways, just because it's like bigger shapes, even though it's like gross and there's like pinching on the hair. I'm like, you know, looking at this again now after not for a little bit, so I'm just kind of seeing how I feel. I don't know, but like this is cleaner, even though the hair is kind of messy. 1.18 generation looks amazing, but they hyped themselves up for 1.1 now. 1.19, which doesn't come out until next year. Took the VOD and made highlights. Okay. And King, I'm using VRoid, which has a lot of limitations. It's quicker than like doing it completely custom, which was really good for me getting started. And then I've like added a couple things like the horns and the choker and stuff on my red one. I had to like add those in Unity. My custom expressions, those are also like via Unity, basically. The hair for her is complicated because it's not meant to do anything like what I'm trying to do with her hair. There was like a nice... There's like a phone version of VRoid that has more presets than the actual PC version, which is dumb and I don't like that. There was one in there that kind of had hair that I liked that I've been trying to use as a reference. But like I don't get how they're doing what they're doing because the fucking meshes they give you in this are like trash and not good. New caves, frog, new blocks, new mobs, more frogs, additions to older mobs, frogs. Oh, thank you for the host, King. I appreciate it. Oh, I got my notifications fixed. I assume this was because of like the thingy where Twitch was like, hey, we got hacked, so we're like resetting everything, and it probably just didn't get correctly hooked up after that, but I just saw now that I needed to like put that on the top layer because it was underneath the top bar stuff. My Twitch to Discord link is still broken. I'm nervous to do that because when you go to unhook it, it's like, hey, you might lose access to stuff, and I don't want to like lose access to anything. I don't know, so I've just been doing like a custom status with like the little red dot, like I'm live emoji that I use everywhere else. And I feel like that does just as good of a job. Like if you're looking on the sidebar, the red dots are just as good as like a purple dot, in my mind. So like it would be nice, I guess, if it worked, but I don't feel like it's a big loss. At some point I need to just like ask people, because I've seen people who have it working, so I don't know if that's just a fluke or if they did something, and it would be good to know. Alright, well I guess what I want to kind of do to start is I want to try just like doing this in like sheets instead of really teeny, and I don't even know, because like you can't do sheets per se, so I'm gonna have to do just like really thick hair things and then just try to like kind of flatten several together. Another thing I really hate about this is that there is no multi-selection, so if I want to like duplicate a group like I just did for getting the same shape, I have to then go through and delete all of this, which I probably shouldn't actually. That's slow. If I keep it, maybe I'll do that eventually, but for now I should just like hide it all because that's half the time, only one click. I think for your comment, Aloe, I like turned two-factor on and then I was thinking, oh, this is annoying, and immediately turned it off. I have, or maybe I kept it on, I don't know. I have something, I have like an extra layer more than I did before, but I don't think I did like every single thing that they were offering because I was like, this is going to be really obnoxious. The problem I think though with doing really thick hair is that this is also going to be, I guess it's not going to be thicker in depth. If it's literally just wider, then that's good. That's what I want. I did change my passwords at least. I think that's that's the best thing you can do, because then you really you're no different than you were before the leak if you do that. I feel like this is gonna look really gross though as sheets, because this part goes out pretty far, so maybe I only want to do that on the lower bits. I don't know. Well, you know what, I'll do some quick and dirty sheets and we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, and I better make sure that I have mirroring on as well, because that'll save me time. The struggles that I've had with the hair on this really make me want to just hire someone who fucking knows what they're doing to work on this, but I also I don't know, it's I want to do all my own art, and I also don't want to spend money, because then I'll spend it on other shit like my fucking PC or a new iPhone for the capture shit, or all that kind of stuff. It's nice knowing that you did something yourself. It's nice to achieve growth, but I feel I'm so fucking, I don't know, I bottleneck myself as an artist. I shoot high and then I can't produce results because everything takes practice, right? And then I get upset with myself. So I need to work on that. So why pessimism is the best? What? Just shoot yourself in the foot by being hey, I'm dumb and can't do anything? That's no good either. Yeah, see, this already looks gross. I don't like this. King, I skimmed, so I didn't fully listen to everything, but I thought that was cool too. I guess it kind of looks okay if I do it right. What is clipping here? I just assume I'm gonna fail at everything, and then I'm surprised when I don't. I mean, I guess that's too much in the opposite direction. You need a happy medium, I think, between where we're at. You don't want to Hey.
Can I come sit with you?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Kiki's gonna just hang out in here, I think.
I just want to be here.
Literally, you were just streaming games for anxiety, and then you come anyway.
Well, I'm done, but I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna sit here.
Okay.
I'm lonely.
Okay, that's fine. Don't. Everybody tell Kiki not to be anxious and that she's wonderful. King says hi.
Hi. Yeah, I'm in chat.
Okay. Yeah, just don't have anxiety, right? Aloe knows.
Thanks, I've never tried that before.
Yeah, you and Aloe would be quite a pair. Wait, what the fuck? Why is that? Why are they flat there? God damn it. Common trainings. I mean, yeah, I kind of assume that anyone, I don't know, I'll say under the age of 30, 35, something. We all have it. It just depends on how bad we have it. Which is not to minimize anybody's experience, but
more to say that like times be shitty. We live in a golden age, and we also live in a poopy brown age. Maybe I can go back and like individually lower some of these by just a scooch. I think, like, in retrospect, working on her hair here, I feel like I fucking lucked out on mine without even realizing it, because they gave me basically a bunch of pre-made pieces that I then like combined in a way that I liked and like adjusted some of them, but I didn't really have to do it from scratch. Gen Z is the worst off mental health wise. I mean, the whole shtick is like, you guys just want to die on a daily basis. So I would kind of assume that's the case. Because, like, you know, I get pretty nihilistic, but I definitely, like, I can't really relate to the whole Gen Z, like, just kill me now thing. There's too many video games to play and too much anime to watch. Like, there are shit sucks, but there's also a lot of pleasures in life. That's what Gen Z humor. I don't know how much of it is humor though. I feel like there's not that much humor in it.
Humor's just a coping mechanism.
Humor has truth behind it, yeah. Well, and maybe that changes somewhat from person to person, but like, I get the impression that like most of the time it's not a joke, which is sad. See, like the quote unquote stupid stuff. Like, I get it is stupid objectively, but I love it, so I don't mean that in like a bad way. But yeah, just laughing at like Among Us, like, that's fine. I can get on board with that. I just don't want people to feel so bad that they want to die. That's definitely been proliferating into like, I mean, I guess like fucking everyone on YouTube also streams, but in like the more edited YouTube content I watch, people are also just losing their shit at the word Among Us whenever it shows up. Oh, God, some of these fucking the hair things are too wide and I can't like get all the way down without bumping against a wall. Gross. Gross. Can I put two of these together and have it kind of work? I suppose I could stretch them too. Do that. No, that looks terrible. What if I retouch? Okay, retouch works pretty good for this. Literally have a clip on my channel of me seeing the word Among Us on your stream and not being able to control myself. I don't know if I've seen that. Like what was this when we were co-streaming or what? It's like it's a clip of your stream, but of you watching my stream. I don't fully understand the context. GTA stream. Oh, I guess on stream. I just inserted my stream into that somehow. God, stop the crotch shots. It's not what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, I fucking love it when you laugh at things. You're so cute. It's very wholesome. And like, cause, I don't know, cause you are like, I've heard this described in context of like bisexuals, where it's like bisexuals either like bubbly or depressed, and like you're not bisexual, but you also just have that like depressed vibe a lot of the time, so it like makes me happy when you're not. Poof, do you relate to that? Fuck, like, daily reminder that I can't remember shit, and I'm sorry, but are you bi or are you just gay? Because I want to say you're gay, but you might be bi. Okay, yeah, you are bi. All right. Yeah. So does that resonate? Does that like ring a bell? In what way do I get? Maybe not. I don't know. I don't want to like typecast you as like this like sad gloomy boy, because that's not what I mean. But like, you're not like, I don't know. It like. Chill is like adjacent to depressed, like a chill Gen Z and like a depressed Gen Z, I feel like have a large crossover on a Venn diagram. Does that kind of make sense? Do I give off a depressed vibe? No. And King, for you it's a little bit harder because I haven't like heard your voice or been on a voice chat with you, and I have with Ploof and Aloe both, so I get more of a vibe from them than I might from someone where I'm only getting you via text. Looking being mentally ill. Yeah. It's like already what I want to do there. I'm totally on Gen Z. Yeah, I think you're about my age, right? Like mid-20s, somewhere in there.
What's the cutoff for Gen Z?
I don't know. Because I think I'm like somewhere right on the edge. As a 94 baby.
I want to say it's like 96 or something, which annoys me. I don't want to be Gen Z, but I technically am.
I mean, you definitely feel like it. Like, regardless of the technicalities, in my mind, you're 100% Gen Z.
I know. It's unfortunate. So, yeah.
97 to 2012.
Damn, missed it by
I thought you were saying, like, when you were born, Poop, and I was like, oh, I thought you were, like, quite a bit younger.
23, 24. Yeah, I'm 23 right now. Damn.
Huh? What? That
I'm a Gen Z.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a difference though between like first Gen Zers and like Gen Zers who have siblings that are older.
Well, right, and that's where it like gets. Oh, you're talking literally just siblings. I thought you just meant like a Gen Z born at the beginning versus like born now. Because that's what gets weird too. Because you say, if you were to say like I'm a millennial, which like again I'm right on the cusp, so maybe I am technically, maybe I'm not. But and then you look at like older millennials, and it's like I have a lot more in common with Gen Z than like those older millennials.
Yeah.
In Gen Zers, I'm a boomer because I'm older Gen Z, but the younger side of it are like 10 years old. Well, I guess I don't know. You're kind of in the middle, Aloe, because you're still now like 4 or 5 years younger than Kiki.
What is he? 19?
Yeah, I think I don't know actually when his birthday is, and I don't know if he has shared or want to, but I think he said he's getting close to 20.
What's your sign, Aloe?
I don't think Aloe's into the whole star shit either.
I'm not either, but I think it's fun. Like,
well, you're into like the aesthetics.
Oh my god, you're in Aries too. Wow.
Actually, well, yeah, I won't. Never mind.
What?
No, just now that I'm thinking I maybe do kind of know when his birthday is. I feel like that came up.
Shout out fire signs.
There's fucking elements.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was Airbender.
Our entire household is full of fire signs because I'm a Leo, you and Dad are Aries, and Mom's a Sagittarius. Don't do that. An Aries. I feel like he doesn't give off Aries energy though.
I don't know shit about anything. Mick's always going on about how, what is it, Capricorns are just submissive. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
Probably.
You sure are submissive.
Probably Capricorns, Pisces, and Cancer get a rap for just being emotional wrecks. Which my moon, my rising, and my Venus are all water signs, which makes sense for why I'm just...
I swear to God, every time you talk about this, you name drop some new shit, and I'm like, how many fucking layers are there for this?
What's the rep for Aries? That they're...
Like, is it angry?
Yeah.
I feel like it's Aries. Aries is angry.
Kind of like stubborn, outgoing. I don't really know that much about astrology, just like the type of astrology that impacts me.
I'm definitely not outgoing, but I am stubborn.
I guess maybe not outgoing, but like outspoken about like opinion, like very opinionated and...
Yeah, that's fair.
Sun, moon, rising. So I'm a Leo sun, I think Scorpio, moon, Cancer, Venus, and Pisces ascendant to rising. So pretty much all water signs.
By the way, again, just like you being like, hey, I don't want to stream, I'm anxious. Fast forward to you here, just like name dropping all your personal info. She's such a chaos bisexual. Which, Ploop, I bet you can relate to that too, the whole chaos bisexual thing. Oh, hey, speaking of chaotic bis.
I can't help it.
Hello, Park.
There's a lot less pressure that I'm just chilling in the background. I could
do you actually, like, are you getting self-conscious about the fact that you're, like, playing a game?
No, I just get self-conscious in general, Joe. I haven't left the house in, like, a month and a half.
Well, same. Streaming makes me anxious, but that won't stop me from doing it. I was listening to Endo last night after Ultra rated him, and he's like, one, he's been doing this for 10 months, and like, good for him, one, for fucking getting, like, 10K in 10 months, that's insane. But, like, he still gets nervous, too. And, like, on one hand, it's like, yeah, I guess you haven't been doing it that much longer, but also, like, I don't know, like, we're so fucked as people. Like, we just get so fucked up and broken, and it's like, you literally have 10K followers, you have, like, tons of people showing up to see you every stream, and you're still, some part of you is like, what if I'm, like, dumb and bad and nobody likes me?
It's not streaming specific, though. Like, this will happen, like, just hanging out with friends, having a good time, and I'll spend the entirety of the next day in bed, like, overthinking every little thing I ever did.
Well, see, but I get it a little bit more in person, but not on stream, because the expectation is, if anyone is here participating in this, like, they like me to some degree. It's like, that's built in to what we're doing, kind of, so I don't get in my own head about that.
That's good. You shouldn't. I just do.
And, like, I get why people do to some degree, but for me, at least, streaming is not, like, a space where that happens, which I'm fortunate for. Like, the things I get in my own head about, you know, it's like, if I have, like, a low viewer count or something like that, then I'm like, oh, now that people aren't here, nobody likes me. That kind of thing. But, like, when people are here, it's like, you're here because you like me.
It's also something that you really enjoy doing, which I think plays a factor in it, too. Yeah. Because, like, when I was skating, I had no problem, like, performing in front of, you know, crowds of hundreds of people, technically.
I have to imagine, though, as an athlete, like, with the physicality of it all, you kind of just like if you're gonna do that at a high level and be successful, I feel like it's kind of needed that you get over that to some degree and just, like, do your stuff.
You learn to tune it out.
If you're like, if you're not tuning it out and you're worrying about all that, I feel like you're not going to be doing well. you know?
I guess that was also like when I was younger and the world's heaviness didn't weigh on me yet.
Yeah.
Like everything seemed bright.
Okay, well, this looks equally fucking terrible.
It does make me feel better knowing that like pretty much everyone else also has the same assumptions about and like insecurities about people not liking them.
I do find that very refreshing. Yeah.
It's very comforting.
Yeah, you're not in it alone. And yeah, Aloe, like, you're a sweet boy. I only have good things to say about you. I feel like that's true of other people who we've interacted with online, so I do hope you go easy on yourself. And Park, you were wonderful on the birthday stream. I thought you were very funny. So I hope that... It sounds like you got over it, but I hope that you're not, like, still weirded out, like, post-mortem or anything. Alright, well, there's elements of this I like. Like, it definitely needs a lot of... It needs more work, but I like that it's not fucking stringy. I don't know, guys. Probably both. Like, a happy medium. I think these are, like, the two extremes. I need, like, some underlayering, and then maybe, like, some... Like... Maybe not quite as stringy, but, like, some stuff on the outside. What does this look like if I start to mix it? The back is too... Like, this is a little better. The back is kind of bad, but we're getting, like, a consistent under part and then some curly bits on the outside. POV the Jackbox stream. I mean, you were quiet, but I don't... Like, that's more objective than bad. I don't think anyone came away from that being like, hey, look at this, like, dumb, bad, quiet guy. Like, you were quiet and that's it. I don't know. I feel like you are, like, weirded out by that stream and, like, nobody else is. And also, it's just a familiarity thing, right? Because, like, you get very chatty with, like, Dan and Ryan, and obviously you know them, but that's just a level of familiarity that you haven't reached with, like, Mo and everybody, because that was, like, the first time you met them on that stream. I do like the layering. I think the two close ones I have here are, like, too close. I need to, like, separate those out a bit. I think I maybe want, like, a couple solid layers, and then I want to do some wibbly wobblies on top of that. Although I wonder how... I guess because the solid stuff isn't really solid, so it can still have bones. King, for you and anyone else curious about VRoid and stuff, I don't have a specific date on this. They just said October, so probably more towards the end of the month, but they're adding, like, cat ear and... Well, I guess not even cat ear specifically. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I'll say cat ear, but maybe other animals too. And glasses support. Park, and you better be a fucking catboy, Park. You better be a catboy. Yeah, Aloe, you too. Be a catboy, get a maid dress. Then we can be a catboy boy band. That'd be so cute. Speaking of, immediately where my mind went with the Catboy version of Park, just for me, I saw, is it Filmy Zuno? Do I have the right name? He's doing, like, a fucking VTuber OnlyFans. Someone's literally, like, obviously I'm not the first person to have thought of that, but someone's actually doing that, and it's with that Kodo Gatai or something, where they like do a 3D model and like paint over it, and it's lewd boys, of course. Kodo Gatai, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I'm probably not, I don't pay for porn, so I'm probably not going to do anything with that, but I'm like excited to see like a male VTuber in that space. The only musical talent I have is digital though. I can't sing either. We can auto-tune, it's fine. Or we can just, Park can sing and we'll layer it multiple times and then the rest of us can just lip sync. Well, it will like duplicate Park's voice and pitch shift it, and Park can just sing for the whole band. How about that? Shut the fuck up. What do you mean you can't sing? Park, you literally got me to simp for you out of nowhere with your singing. I showed up in Ultra's VC just to hang out, and then you were there, and I like didn't know who the fuck you were. You were just like some additional person in their community, and then you started fucking singing in your little alien voice about sucking toes and being breedable, and I wooed, and then you took off the alien filter and you sang and you were still cute, and then you did a face reveal and you were still cute. You're a fucking multi-threat. Take the compliment. Oh, Park, I'll do more than make you blush. Honestly, though, like, when you and Mick were fucking playing grab ass during the birthday stream, that had me oohing a little bit. Or I guess grab ass is a pretty tame way to put that. More like you guys were just shoving your asses in each other's faces. And then you were doing the kitty pose every 5 seconds. Everyone protests when I tell them to be a cat boy, but I know you all want to be cat boys deep down. I know. I've been every now and then when I go through and make like a thumbnail for a series, I'm like, is there a place for me to do the catboy pose? There hasn't been yet. Oh, you know what, Ploof? Now that you say bunny, I think that's the other animal. VRoid is doing catboys and bunny boys. Not even deep down, I just want to be one. I still think, Aloe, that you could do some catboy streams. It'd be real cute. You could probably get some hot little donos. I don't know. I'm fucking just rotating them all around and thinking. I need a face reveal. I think it would be cute if you did, but you could also do a mask if you wanted. Like, you could, do you like the e-boy aesthetic? Because I've seen people on TikTok who do that exactly, where they do like a cat boy in a little maid dress or something, and then they have one of those kind of like LED face masks that like makes little expressions and stuff, because those are pretty cute. They're probably expensive. I don't know how expensive they are, but masks and glasses don't go together. I always forget you wear glasses. I think you could do both though. I'm talking like a nose down mask, not like a full faceplate. I don't know, because I haven't seen you. So like the two representations I have of you are Cloud and then your little blue hair guy from our hot tub stream. Which like I don't think you look like either of those really, but that's like kind of what's in my head. You just have gamer vision. I think Kiki's trying to bring Raider down. Hi, Raider. What are you doing? He's very sad and lonely because his dad's gone for the weekend. Yeah, I saw him. He came down here and I was like, oh, I wonder if she kicked him out or if he got...
My bed was half covered in dishes. Have a lot.
My glasses frames are made for kids, so they're a bit small. I need new glasses too, at some point. I got like a prescription, like right before COVID, I got a prescription update. I don't think it was majorly different. Like I just had, an eye test. And then I was looking at frames and I was trying to find basically the same as what I had now. And I wasn't liking any of them. So I was like, we'll postpone this. And then I haven't left the house for like a year and a half, basically. Well, I have, but very briefly. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Did he get his crack phone?
He did not unless mom gave it to him. Our dog is very spoiled. He gets lots of treats every day and at specific times, and he screams for them if he doesn't get them.
Scream.
I'm due for new astigmatism. Use my eyes slowly get worse every year. I don't know if I have astigmatism. I don't think I do.
I do. I wouldn't be surprised if you do.
I feel like when I went in, though, it was like the same, basically. Okay, well, I guess let me give it a save, just because we haven't saved, and I'll see if I could start pulling one of these lower layers in or out. And maybe, like, adjust the end bits. I'm not surprised, though, Aloe, because, like, we're all gamer degenerates, so it makes sense that we have bad vision from just staring at, like, blue light forever. There are those, like, yellow, like, gamer glasses you're supposed to get for, like, staring at screens all the time. I should get those. I don't know if, like, I don't want to, but I should. Blue is my favorite color. Well, but I mean, you know what blue light is, right? Like like wearing those glasses doesn't like get rid of the color blue. It just like I think it
like basically deflect like the blue light beams or whatever.
I don't know how. I think functionally it'll they're like yellow tinted, so it'll look I think like you're looking through yellow tinted stuff kind of. But it's not gonna like remove like visible color per se. Maybe there are ones that don't. I don't know. There's probably fancy ones that are like better and like more colorless. Blue light glasses do nothing. They're UV glasses that pretend to be blue light. I'm not talking about blue light glasses. I'm talking about. I don't know if they're not yellow light glasses, but they're yellow glasses.
I thought blue light ones are the ones you're supposed to wear for computers.
It's like a sponsor that Grumps has done at some point, and that's mostly all I know about it, is that it exists. I haven't looked into it much. They're just UV glasses that are lying. That is possible. That is way too close in. There's some wild dog ASMR in the background. He tries to be very big and scary. What point is that even? We're already showing two. Okay, bye. Maybe I do only want one layer down there. I don't know. That's like too much down there now. what did my old one look like? Well, that one was very good. What did my old one look like? Yeah, also not nearly that much down there. Maybe I just need to pull these up a little bit. Or quite a bit, rather. Yeah, but then that affects everything else. Ugh. Alright, what if we fuck with the thickness? Actually, maybe these even look that thick. I can't tell if that's making any change. What the fuck? Is it not going to do it after the fact? Do I have to do that on like every individual strand? Because that's not happening. Yeah, it doesn't correct. That's fucking lame. But it's also not going to really solve the problem. The bottom is the tough part, because I don't want them to just end in like pointy tips. I want them to curl, but when I try to do that, it like doesn't have enough geometry to work with. The bottom is the tough part. You wish. Yeah, it doesn't mirror when I do this either. I really hope that by the fucking end of the stream I can like get somewhere on this, but I kind of feel like this is just gonna be like more failed experimentation. I'm so pissed that I can't just copy that default one that I liked off of the mobile app and like use that as a base and see what the geometry is doing, but there's no, it comes out in a format that you can't use. There's no way to copy from the mobile version into this version, which sucks. Hello, Draken. Yes, we're doing mommy hair. It's the bane of my existence. Has been for a while, so we're gonna like see if I can figure out anything that works. And of course, as I complain about like every stream, VRoid is like really clunky and unfinished. So when you want to like do any kind of correction or many other tasks in general, there's no good way to do it, and you have to do like what I'm doing right now, which is just go through individually and make changes that way, which makes everything take longer than it should. Biggest offender, literally the fact that I just can't multi-select. That's like basic user interaction. I don't know how they don't have that in their program. Maybe I'm dumb and I'm not pressing the right key or something, but it's not shift, and that's like the universal key for it. It's a little better, but that's, I don't know, that's not how her hair is. That's the frustrating part about this, is having to compromise so damn much to find like anything kind of close that works. This is, though, Draken, like, they give you a lot of pre-made stuff. So if you're interested in this, VRoid, this program I'm using, is like the way to do it, because it'll get you started at least. I just happen to be doing custom hair that is not, like, it's not, the program isn't made to do hair the way I'm doing it, unfortunately. It's how I made my other models too. The variations of the one that I use for myself, which I kind of lucked out on the hair with that, and now I'm discovering that shit's hard. Do I not have curly? Yeah, I just don't have very much curly in the back there. Not that the back is really going to be seen much, but same as with the shirt, I need like some basic level. I'm okay with there being like a little seam here because no one will ever see it, but if you like spin this around at a glance, it like generally looks like a complete thing. I've gone full plant gay. We got a yucca tree, but don't have anywhere to put it, so it just chills in the kitchen. How big? I suppose I can Google it since I'm on my computer. I don't know what a yucca tree is, or like how big it is. 3 foot tall. Okay.
Oh, they're cute.
Yeah, okay, so like an Animal Crossing plant or something, like one of the taller ones. I said this the other day on your stream, I think. I'm not getting back into it. The new stuff looks cool. It's a shame they didn't have it at launch, but it's like too late now. I'm done with this version of Animal Crossing, and that's how it always goes. I can't play games that long term. Maybe something multiplayer like Halo, or you know, maybe Pokemon Unite will end up being that too. But I can't just fucking go back and do shit every day.
I'll do it in your absence.
Well, you'd have to play video games to do that.
I'll have to come out of my room to do that.
For you, I think it makes sense. So maybe I can just enjoy it vicariously through you playing it on your stream, or until someone bullies me enough that I do Animal Crossing on stream. That'll be me. Are you threatening to dominate me, Aloe? Force me to submit to your will and you're gonna have your way with me? Ooh, woo indeed. Big scary Dom Aloe is gonna make me play Animal Crossing. Woo. I don't have that kind of power. What if you did, though? I don't know, Al, if you get cat ears and a maid dress, I think you might have a lot more power over me than you think. I think I need my curlies to be like higher up too. Yeah, but how can a cat boy and a maid dress be a top? You know, you can do anything if you set your mind to it. Another great example of finer control that I'd like if I could just pull this up on the Y plane. I don't know what you want from me. Lots of things. Lots of bedroom things. Just like pull you up. No. Examples, or is that for the DMs? You know, anything and everything. But also, yeah, like there's everything exists. You can have a little cat boy in a maid dress be a top, and you can have like a big, Incredible Hulk sized guy on bottom. Anything's possible with imagination. That just looks like a banana peel. Aggressively writes Joe Shallow fanfic. Someone's gotta. See, the other day, Aloe was like, oh, like, people are just gonna write, like, Joe X Aaron fanfiction. And I'm like, no, people already, like, people in Ultra Rare's chat, when we kind of, like, showed up initially, like, thought we were an item. Because we flirt like we are. Fuck. It's so long. I don't hang in their chats anymore, so I don't have time. Yeah, I mean, like, people, like, it doesn't get brought up commonly or anything, because I'm, you know, busy flirting with Park and Ploof and Mick. But, like, at the time when you were, people definitely thought we were. Gotta make a claim before you get stolen. I mean, well, I was gonna say no one's gone Catboy yet, but Mick has actually gone Catboy, so the rest of you got some ground to make up. Although, you know, there's also the obstacle of Mick being straight, so there's that. I don't know what I want to do with this close hair layer. The obstacle of man being a VTuber? That's not really an obstacle in my mind, because that doesn't prevent us from doing things on stream together. Or, you know, hanging out and talking or anything. Just means you're not a VTuber. Who, Ploof, Mick? Mick is very fun to tease. Yeah. He's gonna, when they get, I don't know, I think Ploof, the last time I saw the models was maybe before you were around. So I don't know if you've seen them yet, but I think he's gonna try to rebrand his alpha a little bit when that happens. We'll see how well that goes for him. Although there's some people like Fallon Miri maybe that are like on team like Mick is an alpha, so he has like some of his stands trying to gas him up, but I don't know how well that works. But like, he does it to himself, so I don't think he can really be that upset about it. I'm rusty on my Omegaverse stuff, but what an Omega is like, you can be any gender. Omegas are like the switches. Is that right? Or is Omega just like the bottom, like Alpha, Beta, Omega? And Betas are like secondary Alphas? And then Omegas are like on the bottom? Okay, bottom. I don't know what I'm doing with his hair. I've literally just spent half the time turning and looking at angles because I don't like what's going on with it. The alpha hierarchy that straight men come up with, Omega's at the very bottom. It's everything you don't want to be. Okay. Like, that's all. The science now has come out and said that, like, that's all bullshit. Like, wolves don't even do that. So it's literally just, like, a fantasy kink at this point. It's all just stuff straight may come up to try to outdo one another. That sounds about right. I guess one positive thing, now that I'm going back to this older one, which I was like, at one point I was like, this is rough, but looks kind of okay-ish. Now I'm like, this looks terrible, and some of the newer stuff looks a little bit better. So I suppose I'm making very incremental progress in getting, like, shapes and stuff that I like. At the bottom, I'm really struggling with the bottom though, because I don't like either of the two most recent versions of the bottom, other than the fact that it fills out like a backdrop higher up. And then when I get to the actual bottom itself, I think it looks gross. You slowing down by being distracting? Nah, you're good. Like, again, even if I'm on stream chatting with you guys, I still get more done. Because, like, yeah, I'll stop and talk and stuff, but there's still the expectation of, like, I need to, like, provide the meat of the stream, which is me working on something, versus, like, if I don't and I'm on my own, I'll just end up, like, I'll do what I'm doing now, where I try something and I don't like it, and then I'll just, like, fucking stop and do something else, and I'll end up wasting a ton of time that way. Gonna go make dinner. What yummy things are you gonna put inside your body, Park? Provide the meat. That is what I'm here to do, Aloe. Thank you, King. Yeah, I don't have a good joke off the top of my head, Park, about you putting rice and beans in your body. I guess go fill it up with that white stuff. That's close enough. One could argue that was a joke. Beans nuts. You like that one?
It's so dumb, I love it.
I guess with the bean, I could say, like, that's more beans in your body. Like, I don't know, prostate, I don't know. I was trying to think of, like, a way to turn the beans thing into a prostate joke, but I couldn't. So I literally just fucking said prostate. I don't know that beans is that funny of a word though. Everyone on TikTok likes to say beans in a funny voice, and I don't care. That doesn't do anything for me. Not that you would know, Aloe, because you refuse to watch TikTok, even the funny "Cream Inside Me" song. There we go. King's got it. Beanbags. Yeah. Now I just gotta find out how to. Gotta figure out how to turn Park eating beans into me talking about his beanbag. Imagine not liking the beans meme. Go get your raid comics. Do you actually know the beans meme though? Has that like evolved outside of TikTok where the people are like beans in like a robot voice? Because I've only seen that on TikTok. Okay, but you're saying it's beyond. Been around for years, it's just evolved, okay. I mean, yeah, like I like memes. I'm not under any illusions that I'm like a meme expert or something. I just think they're neat. Q Marge Simpson. It's definitely Gen Z humor, which sometimes is hit or miss for me, and this is one of the misses. I need to do something like this at the bottom with curls, but you can see already like the problem I'm having. It doesn't curl enough. The joke is that people like that's it. The whole joke is people just like have a can of beans and they'll be like, "Hey, would you look at that? I've got the beans," and they'll say it in like a weird robot voice that I'm not really doing justice. And there's like variations in that where people will be like, someone will say beans and someone will be like, "You have the beans and I have the honey," and they'll say like they'll just continue doing like weird, iterative, stupid voices. I don't get it, so I'm not there. I'm the boomer here. Aloe can maybe tell you what the joke is. The joke is beans. Yeah, this needs to just like pull up in general. It shouldn't be going this low. It's like a you problem Twitch chat. We don't really want to go below like the midpoint of her chin, I guess. Or like our height here. I don't know. Can I back this up? I don't think I can really back it up very well. Other than manually. Which, like, I can't do that for all of these. I'll experiment a little. Oh, that's gross. I don't like it. Well, there, I kind of pulled it up. Because that's... Like, this is one of the things I don't get about the reference hair from the mobile version, is that they're doing the same kind of thing I'm doing, and it somehow looks way fucking better. I think maybe they're not really going up most of the time. They're just kind of like going flat. So like like more like that, but that doesn't look like enough curl to me. And that's not really what they're doing either. I get it, yeah, I don't know, it is though. They have more wave built into theirs and it looks good, and I can't get my wave to look good, and that pisses me off. But I suppose this underlayer isn't the wave, the top layer is the wave. So maybe, can I click on a thing? Goddamn. Maybe I should just do another pass at this underlayer and try it with like curly ends like this. That's gonna be tough with it really close together though. But nothing ventured, nothing gained. That's a good Halo quote. I can't wait for Infinite, you guys. I finished the audiobook, the Halo audiobook that I've been listening to last night, Point of Light. And there's a character that I won't mention that I thought would maybe be significant in Halo Infinite, but I don't think they will be. I feel like they kind of got relegated to being like an expanded universe character now, and like we might be done with them, or they might bring them back later, but I don't think they're going to be showing up in this story. The characters in the book like showed up on the Halo that this game is on, Installation 7. For like a hot minute, and then they left. I thought it was gonna be more of a tie-in, but it wasn't. Yeah, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, I'm jazzed for those two. As soon as I get this Halloween shit done, and I start actually doing scary games with Mom, then my like behind the scenes focus is gonna be like prepping for that, because that's like about a month out now. So I want to make sure I'm not late on that, because I can't be if I'm gonna do that with Mo and Cass. I don't have the luxury of like fucking around, because it won't be a solo adventure. You know what though, maybe before I do this I need to figure out like my height issues here. Because these two, I think, are too fucking tall. Actually, the Pokemon thing is going to take a lot of planning, because I need to talk to, like, Zerg, and maybe just kind of, like, put out a general call to action and see if there are people who want to try to help us do cool randomizer stuff by like speedrunning it the night of for us, and just like catching shit that we've like kind of randomly seeded for a playthrough. But like the problem with that is that it all depends on Ditto for breeding, because I think you get Ditto at like the Pokemon Mansion or something, so it might be hard to get. Well, so okay, two reasons, Ala, because one, like we've played it before. It's like a remake that on its own I'm not that excited about. I'm more just excited to like stream it and share it with you guys and play with Mo and Cass. Two, it will make for, I think, vastly more infinite content to do like a randomizer. Like, because we could do a randomizer with what the game gives us, which means you have like, you know, a couple choices each route based on the pool of Pokemon that are available there. Or you could do what I want to do, which would have been great if we could use home, but we can't. So what I need is like someone to catch shit for us and just be like, hey, here's like the 493 Pokemon in the game, minus legendaries and probably some of the old starters that you can't get. So like, not the whole 493, but whatever you can get in the game naturally, which is still a decently big pool, and be like, okay, now every time you catch a Pokemon, we're gonna like swap it out for one of those Pokemon from that pool. And that's way more cool and interesting because it's a lot more different and unique. Ploof, for your question, I don't have like a single favorite right now. That's a hard pick in general, but I really like Sylveon is kind of my de facto answer right now. It's one of my favorites, and I do have a Kigurumi of it, so there's that. But like some others I really like are Dragapult, Jirachi, Blaziken, Metagross, Milotic, Dragonite, Gengar, Pikachu, of course. So yeah, Sylveon I think is easily my favorite evolution. Kiki really likes Umbreon and Leafeon.
I like all the evolutions.
Actually, well, not that it probably really matters, but I think Sylveon will be in Diamond and Pearl. Because if they do what they've done with the other stuff, it's going to be like the original Pokedex of that, plus any new evolutions in those families. Which would be, in this case, I think just Sylveon, and then like probably regional variants too. Because Gen 5 didn't have any new evolutions. Gen 6 just had Sylveon, and then Gen 7 and 8 didn't have any new evolutions by themselves, but like some new ones based off of like the regional variants. Actually, in Gen 7 might not even have had those. They just had regional variants, and then Gen 8 was like, here's regional variants that evolve into new things. What fucking piece of hair is this up here? That needs to go lower then. You getting sleepy back there?
No, you're sleepy.
I'm not now, actually, because I just fucking had a nap in the middle of the day.
Fall asleep.
Yeah. Yeah, I fall asleep in this chair still, which sucks, but it's not comfortable, so then my body feels bad because I'm not meant to sleep in this, so I fell asleep listening to Aloe Uwu over Minecraft.
Oh.
And then my body felt bad, so then I laid on the couch to just straighten out my body. And then it was 4 o'clock when I got up.
I mean, you got up earlier than I did. I didn't get up until
But I didn't do anything though. I got up and it didn't matter. I have found that if I leave my Unite dailies on the weekend, weekdays I can't do this, but I get up for work on weekdays, so it doesn't matter. But on the weekends, if I leave my Unite dailies and I do that, so I have a little bit of game to play in the morning, in bed still.
helps you get up.
It wakes me up a bit, yeah. So I did my Unite dailies, and then I faffed around a little bit in Hyrule Warriors just to get some miscellaneous items and stuff. Because I don't really want to stop the stream and just be hey, how do I get key swings? We're gonna spend 10 minutes googling that, and then do it.
Yeah.
So if streaming makes you anxious, I don't know if you're going to want to finish that, but we are actually pretty close to the end of the story, at least.
We'll see. I mean, I need to get over it, but
there's 5 more missions in the story, and then there's the DLC story that comes out on the 29th. And then other than that, it's extra faffing for 100% completion, which you may or may not care about, but I would probably do. I still think I'm seeing pinching at certain angles, but maybe that's just the geometry. I don't know. We're getting there. We're making a little itty bitty titty progress. Ironically, because her tits are not, they're anything but itty bitty. The other thing I want to do is there's in between this like big poof on either side. I can like see through that more than I want to, so I think I want like another like flat layer to just kind of sit beneath that. So if I did, I don't know what layer that is, probably the side. Well, there's two, there's side and lower side. It actually wouldn't be bad if I consolidated that. So maybe I will, but we'll see about getting an extra layer there. Like, we're making incremental progress, but the other problem is that like at the same time we're not, because none of this is final. I'm still like approximating stuff, and then I need to like go through and do like an actual for realsies final pass that I probably need to spend like a million years fine-tuning. Yeah, this isn't gonna get both of them. Is my brush still thick with 7Cs? Yeah. Okay, but we want to fix this ahead of time. How did you find it, King? Was it easy to use, interesting, etc.? How did I do? What did I do with this other one? I like bent it way towards the bottom. Kind of linear, I guess. Maybe a little bit under linear. So like something like that. And then I just want to, I guess maybe I should hide the top stuff. And just go through from like about here on and just do another thick layer. And then we'll see how that looks. And if it's kind of doing what I want. Yeah, good, I have mirroring on. Just gonna commission it, yeah. That, it would be nice, and I would like to do that, but I can't not do it myself. I'd rather like commission like a fucking art class from somebody. Alright, so that is a little too high right now. So we're gonna adjust the geometry and try to put it kind of like under the other one. Don't know if this is going to be successful at all. I can just see it clipping with other hair pieces. It's the color that I want that might prove challenging. clothes are a little difficult. Yeah, you can't. There's no way to like bring custom meshes in here. You can retexture things if that serves your needs, or depending on what it is, you might be able to just add it in Unity because you can like anchor things, kind of. So it depends. If you could kind of get like a base for your clothes in here, and then maybe add on extra shit in Unity, you could get away with that. If it's something that really needs to map to your body well for movement, then you're probably gonna have a hard time just doing a Unity add-on. Yeah, okay, this is why it's not looking good, because it's covering up the lower side piece too much. And actually, even just looking at it here, we're losing like color basically because it's just becoming flat. I don't really like that because that's kind of defeating the purpose of the curly look. So maybe what we need, I think we'll just toss that. Maybe what we need is like another side layer that we then bring inside more. I feel like that's still gonna look like a big old mess. And then we're gonna have more points at the bottom, and that's not great. What does that look like? Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of more tangle, but I suppose you're not seeing through as much. It's kind of a happy medium. I don't know if I'm a fan or not, though. I think we do just want to hide this top part, though. I want to avoid stuff just like obviously clipping because that's not going to look good. Stop. I don't think flaring out on the bottom is the answer. We need to like bend that in. That's just gonna cover up your ears though. That's not good either. Can we just kind of lose it in the tangle? Does that kind of work? Kind of, yeah. May not in motion. That's a concern. When I start adding bones to this, I can't really rely on just things like hiding, because they won't when they start jiggling around. Another thing I could do that might help is introduce a little bit more color variation, which she has requested anyway, because that's more true to how her hair actually is, and then that'll maybe help separate like the top and bottom layers slightly. Or I might do it more random because I don't necessarily want it to just be like, this is the fill and then this is the top. I think I need to just do this and then I can adjust the bangs as needed, but we don't want it hanging out that far. Like this is looking a little clean on the bottom now without the curlies, but that's better. Because again, we don't want to like have that stuff hang super low. I like the direction this is going generally. Progress again, slightly. I think too, when I do get it moving, that'll help with it feeling not just like a helmet. It'll give it a little bit more life. But the bangs definitely need a little bit more now, because they're like a little bit too just off and not anything. That's way too much though. Because she does have like a little bit of like, I don't know, I'll say a triangle there for like a clumsy term. And then what is up here? What is that piece? I don't know if I like that piece. Yeah, that's like bang cover, but it's kind of gross looking. It clips badly. Oh, actually a couple things here clip badly. So maybe we'll just get rid of several things. Now this is our wigglies. Yeah, so this should be like higher up in the front then. I think. We'll see how I like that. Maybe we don't want those pieces. Or maybe the other one needs to go in, you know, depending on which angle we like approach this from. Push that in a little bit. That almost looks worse, I don't know. I'll come back to that. Probably a good time to save now as I'm jumping around. Okay, good time to mention, I guess, while it is up in my brain, I mentioned on Discord, but I'm going to be doing a oddly timed middle of the day stream tomorrow, because Celeste invited me to play Pokemon Unite with her. So that'll be happening 8 hours earlier than usual, and then I may or may not stream in the evening. We'll see. But I haven't I've just been doing dailies, and we did like, I think, a couple like short playing with viewer streams, but I feel like I just haven't played much in a while. Although I did play with Park actually a little bit off stream one night, and that was really good, because Park, I guess, is like a pro league boy, so he just like got up to veteran super fast, which is the lowest rank I can play with since I'm in master. And we won like a bunch of games, 6 out of 8, but one of them, like, if we had like 2 more seconds, we could have scored and gotten it. So I'm calling it like 6.5 out of 8. So I'm definitely gonna like form a pro team for season 2 to climb ranked, and Park will be on that. Have you played much more Unite, Ploof, since that night that we played with Sweet and everybody? What is this happening here. There's like a weird little texture bit that I don't like there. Little, but not a lot. I need to fix this too, because it's very clear to me where I stop like doing the long hair to make room for like bangs and stuff. I need to play more Sylveon. They like nerfed her now, I think. I've hardly been playing her because there have been so many quests that are like, play as a speedster, play as a defender, and I'm like, okay, I want like the tickets and coins, so I will. So I played like 2 games of Sylveon. I don't think I'll main her. I feel like it's gonna be, I'll be hard pressed to find someone I like better than Zeraora, because he has movement things that just really suit my gung-ho playstyle. But I could maybe get her as like my attacker option, because I'm not really good with attackers. Like Cinderace and Greninja are good in general, but I'm not good with them really until late game. Like I know they're at their best late game, but I feel underpowered, I don't know. And then both of their ults I'm really bad with, and I feel like that's something you need to be good with. Sylveon's ult is kind of underwhelming, but at least it's like easy to hit. We need to bring these curlies out more in the back. I need to get that figured out while I'm shaping all this. Right, we do have a couple, they're just really not visible. So what if I do this? That affects the front, which we don't want. I don't know how much is going to be like too much back here, because we don't want this to like stick out crazy far. But again, it may not matter that much, because we're not going to see a ton of the back. We're not going to see any of the back. We're going to see like, you know, like this much of an angle if I turn, and if she does the same. Depends on how wide IO works. I don't even know yet if she's gonna be on wide IO or if I'm gonna be on wide IO when it's both of us. At least for scary stuff, because she's gonna be like the focus for that, not me. Well, it's very gross and not much better. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't even like fuss about that. Let's duplicate a couple though. Just to satiate my brain. Because even just like some quick duplicated ones will look better than nothing. But I think we need to maybe pull these in a little. No, not side. Close hair. Right? If I get rid of these, then they're... That looks real bad though. These two are like too wiggly. What about you? What if I like rotate you a little? And then maybe like switch the other two. I probably shouldn't mirror these, because then they come out too symmetrical, which is weird, and you end up with kind of what we have going on in the back. I guess I could just, like, retouch them. Give a little bit of difference that way. Yeah, we're ending up with curlies on the bottom though, which I don't know if I want on this layer. I don't know, it's whatever, it's rough. Let's bring this in. I feel like it's getting very large on the back, and it shouldn't be. Also, it should maybe flare out more towards the bottom instead of being like helmet. We'll see how that looks. Another feature I hate is if I don't let go and hold it in place, I end up like jumping around to places I don't want to be. Okay, we're seeing the back now, but what weird artifacting is this? Is this just the two layers overlapping? I made ramen that was way too spicy, so I threw it away. For a moment I thought you were going to say you threw up, so I'm glad you didn't throw up. What is way too spicy though? How sensitive is your spice meter? Do not do well with spicy. I'm all about spicy. Okay. Yeah, what the fuck did you do to it then if you love spicy food but it's too spicy? Hi. How do people eat spicy food? Well, anyone who was around for this little lore drop that Mama did in one of Mick's streams, she ate like a lot of spicy food while she was pregnant with me. So in a Bane-like manner, I was like born in the spice and molded by it. I'm like 50% Taco Bell. I think I don't remember, I should know this. I should know my own lore. I think she literally ate like a lot of Taco Bell when pregnant with me. So like, no wonder I have such a love affair with Taco Bell. Spicy than the type of taste spicy inflicts pain. Yeah, it's good old like tongue BDSM. I bought this new ramen a while ago called Bulldog 2 times spicy. I could only eat half of it. So it's like one of those like when people do like a spicy ramen challenge for like a redeem or something. Like real serious Asian spicy. of some description. The sauce was black. Yeesh. I feel like it would kind of be fun to do stuff like that for redeem when I add points, but I don't know. I'm trying to fucking lose weight, so I don't know that I want to just, like, give people the ability to fatten me. Hell, maybe I'll do the opposite. Maybe I'll, like, add something where you guys can make me fucking do, like, crunches. And, like, you can't see it, but you can just hear me grunting and crying in the background. I mean, grunt, like, I'll definitely do sound redeems for, like, ada ada and, like, moaning and stuff like that. Or I guess not sound redeems would be like you guys play a sound effect, so whatever you would call that, like where I make a sound. Because I have some fun ideas for just like actual sound effects and stuff too. Why would you moaning when I can make you do that for free? I mean, up until now, I have sometimes just done that stuff on request. But at some point I'm gonna make you guys pay for it. Because economy. I know that's not what you meant. But you have to get over here. You gotta put yourself in a twink box and ship yourself with twink mail. That would be fun too, to have like Park and other people as maybe like guest sound effects for like a sound redeem. Like something where I would like need someone else to say something. So like if we wanted to redeem where someone was like, Joe, you're a fucking idiot, like Park or Aloe or Ploof, like one of you guys could like say that, and that could be a redeem that we have. Or I'm sure Calc would like one, like something to the effect of like, Joe, you're too horny, calm down. I don't swearing. Thanks, Draken. Glad to have you here too. Have a good sleep. And I will be back at noon my time for that Unite stream tomorrow, if you're inclined to join. These two. I would be seductive regardless, you would be. I know, I thought about that too, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be cutting in Aloe's time, so sorry about that preemptively. I don't know how long it's gonna go. I think last time we maybe went for like 4 hours. So, depending, like I might raid you or something, if that ends up working out. Which would be fun. I don't think I've had a chance to raid you before. Yeah, bye-bye, Draken, I don't know. Potato. Were you there with that weird skit in general a while ago? I feel like you guys have had several, so maybe not. There was one where this was at like 3 a.m. one night, where Park and Mick and Yoon, well, I think several people were on voice, but Park ended up being like the producer for some like porn basically that Mick and Yoon were in, and they were sitting on the floor interlocking toes, and then we were like basically pulling teeth for an hour to get Mick to like say ooh. That one I was there for. I don't know if that's the same one, because I feel like again that was maybe slightly before you joined. What have I turned off? Because all of a sudden now this is looking very There we go, we had side off. Yeah, it was looking like a little bit too flat. Side has like a nice curved part to it. I don't know that I'm liking, now I'm like not liking this. Because it's very clearly just like a top layer and a bottom layer, and that doesn't look good. I was basically calling everyone daddy. Yeah, no, I was not there for that one. We're like on opposite schedules, like me and all of you, because y'all are night owls. During the week at least, I'm like forced to be up at a reasonable time for my job. And then I kind of end up being up late sometimes, but I'm trying to like, you know, do work. So it's like, it's super fun to go in there and hang out with you guys, but it's also kind of counterproductive because then I just end up like socializing instead of getting anything done. Because unfortunately that time is like the only time I can do work if it's not an art stream. Me distracting you on Fridays. What about why Friday specifically? Oh, you mean when you stream? I'm less worried about like distractions during my job because I watch YouTube and shit anyway. So like, sure, I maybe lose a little bit of time like typing in chat, but like, I mean, you also see that sometimes I just kind of like go AFK for a while, unfortunately, because like I'm doing stuff or I'm like, I get roped into way more meetings than I need to. And like kind of meetings in air quotes because it's not actually like a meeting, but it's like if I'm talking to someone and I'm like, hey, how do I do this? Or like, can you give me programming support for this thing? Or we're like doing an art review or something. It's like a lot of those don't need to be Zoom calls. If we're doing an art review or something, like, sure, that'll be a Zoom call. But if I'm just asking like, hey, how do I do this? You can just be like, click this. Or vice versa. If someone is like implementing a screen, and since I'm kind of like the de facto art guy, I'm like making decisions about that, and someone's like, hey, what about this and this and this? Like, that could just be a couple questions over text. We don't need to be in a video call about that. But it's kind of like, I don't like to say playing politics because that's dumb, and I don't do that. But it's like you find a happy medium of like what works for you and what works for other people. Because if you only do what works for you 100% of the time, then that's gonna like be bad for other people on the team. So it's a little bit of give and take, which is reasonable. But in a perfect world, there would be less video calls, in my mind. Why the fuck does this have to be hard? I probably still need to pull this in more. Oops. But yeah, Al, if you do end up doing Sonic and I miss it, I will have to check out some VOD of that, because I definitely want to see you screaming and flailing at that game. How far in can this go? Like, pretty far, I think. And writing up with gross clipping, though. I have to manage to turn out highlight videos within an hour, so you can just wait for that. Depending, yeah. Xbox One X enhanced. It is an Xbox One X enhanced, is it? That can't be right. I'd be shocked if it was any kind of enhanced. Because you know that's like a thing, right? Like, it doesn't just get better on the new consoles, but they like have... the tagline is because they do that for some games. They go back and like optimize it and like do 4K textures and shit like that. Play it on 360 just in case they fixed it. Do you have it like on disc and digitally? Is there not... I feel like I need an extra top layer there. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you'd be okay either way. I don't think you can get a hold of that game digitally. You definitely could once upon a time, maybe not now. I don't think they don't treat it like a black sheep. It's like in generations and everything. Maybe I want to turn off this like underlayer. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm closing the wrong stuff. Shit, hold on. That doesn't undo that. Now I gotta fucking find that. Let's see, you can buy the DLC for it digitally. The game was physical only. Came out in 2006, and Sega don't often re-release modern Sonic games. I guess so, yeah. I thought it was digital, but that all sounds plausible. What even was the DLC for it? Like, fucking extra missions or something? Or modes? What were the cosmetics? Costumes? It's been a while, so I really don't know what's going on with that game. I think it was stuff I didn't care about, like extra missions for like score attack or fucking hard mode or shit like that. Like, who cares? Yeah, maybe we do want to just get rid of this and then do some like custom work there. Oh, we kind of want it in the back, I suppose. Artwork OST. Wait, this is all one layer? That doesn't even make sense. It's just a texture? Well, I'll leave it for now. I fucking lost these two bang pieces though, and now I want them back. I'm getting myself into trouble now with all of these like extra layers that I'm not deleting. They sold Sonic 06 Xbox 360 games. I gotta get a hold of those. You're like, you care too much about Sonic stuff. That's like a Gerard the completionist level of like collecting that I can't be bothered with. What is my Discord beeping about? Oh, Loof is memeing. I should mute my Mac. Here we go. Don't question my Sonic Cloud Link obsessions. I bet, Aloe, there's a chapter in that like really long ass Smash Bros fan fiction, or a Smash Bros fan fiction where Cloud, Link, and Sonic get it on. I'm sure that exists somewhere. Which I know you're gonna say you don't want. I'd rather didn't. I don't know. Just remove the hedgehog from that. Alright, well shit, I'm just gonna draw some new bangs because it's dumb. Still got so much to do on this, but I don't know how long I want to go on stream for. I kind of feel like at some point, once I've like met the minimum requirement of streaming, I should like not. Just because, I don't know, I feel like this isn't entertaining at all. Why is this? Does it only get thin? Yeah, it only gets thin at the bottom. Can I do this and like go from way up the top? I'm not really sure how I want to do the bangs even. Oh, I probably do want to mirror them at least. At least to start. You know, then there's also like the whole time management question, like how late do I stay up working on something versus do I try to like go to bed and work on it in the morning? Because like that's what sucks about where I'm at right now with sleep, is that everything is like a gamble. Like if I'm in a groove, I really shouldn't stop working, but at some point I have to like sleep. Well, but like if I ended stream right now and went to bed, that would be a waste. Like if I end stream, I'm probably gonna work on it a little bit more off stream. But if I went to bed right now, that's like minimum 4 hours I could be doing things probably. Could have been 47 minutes. That's only 11 o'clock. I don't know, like I'm kind of at a point where I like don't know what to do next on this, and I'm like there's like a bunch of stuff that I just need to refine, which is easier said than done. So like I don't want to do this. I just want to be done with this, but I need to do more first on it. But I need to like do that. Like I keep being like, I keep feeling like I'm a day away from being done and just like streaming scary stuff with her. But I don't ever fucking get things done. And this kind of looks nice, even though it like doesn't make sense. I guess just because it kind of looks curly. Let's just fucking lower the width on this for a bit. I mean, I'm definitely working myself, but I probably still have a ways to go before death. I've definitely described myself as on the edge this week, but not like of death. Just like sanity, maybe. Man, why are the curls so dumb in this? My sleep deficit is getting me. I can't like eat a meal. I can't eat food anymore. I like eat food and then I sit, and then the combination of sitting and having a full belly like means that I pass out. I don't. Calc isn't gonna like. He'll just also encourage me to get sleep, but like, none of you can convince me to like not work on things because like it sucks because I feel like I'm working really hard, but like I need to work so much harder. Like I have very lofty goals that are gonna require a lot of me. And so I can't just like half-ass it. I need to like double or triple ass it. There need to be a lot of asses. Fuck, I haven't thought of 7 asses in a long time. Kiki, do you remember 7 asses? Fuck, go watch Game Grumps, you guys. Game Grumps is so funny. OG Game Grumps. I love all Game Grumps, but OG Game Grumps is like a special kind of fucking insanity. 132 like every street. Well, see, but they can do that because they're there. If I can fucking blow up like that, then I can like phone it in a little bit. But we got like a long way to go before I'm at a phone it in level. That's okay. Something about like that. Little whoopie woo there. Why is it clicking on the wrong one? We need a lock feature. There's just like a little teeny bit of that bottom part showing through that I want to like do something about. Maybe I should just move these. Give them a little sketchy scooch. There. I don't know. I like at some point I'll have to do a better job than I am now of like reconciling kind of like the mental components of streaming. But I feel like even at a higher level, like I'm always gonna like want to be like doing better and more. Now I fucking like it without bangs, god damn it. Well, and it's not even the actual. If I could kind of phone it in and just play a video game every day, kind of like normal streams, that would be fine. And that's not that. Other than just in general, my schedule being very full. Kind of like quote unquote regular streaming doesn't like take much out of me because it's me sitting and playing a video game like I would be doing anyway with the added fun of like talking to you guys, but like trying to prep stuff off stream or like do something like this, which is like difficult, and I'm having to like learn things on the fly and shit like that takes more out of me. I guess also like I haven't fucking done TikTok in like several weeks now, and like I'm still fucking tired. Like I'm falling apart tired, and I'm not even like doing TikTok promo right now, and like I need to go so much harder on that too. There's so many things I just need to be doing that I'm not doing right now. What is under here? This is the inner fill, right? What if I turn that off? What does that look like up here? Okay, well, I mean, it's really not discernible with the bangs on. I don't think. Yeah, no, it's not. Oh, for sure. I've talked about that before, but that's like something you learn very quickly doing any kind of like creative shit, is that you're like, oh hey, what if I did this really quick, easy thing that you think is like a 5-minute job and it takes you like an hour? Part of that is experience. Like, you get better the more you do a thing in repetition, the more you can like do it again quickly. But just in general, it takes a lot of time. Okay, well, I'm kind of fussing over minor details here up top, but I feel like we kind of have... Again, we're like kind of close on what I'm thinking. I would like to maybe get it so it's not as obvious that there's just like a layer sitting on top of a layer, but that's mostly only noticeable in the back. The front, it's like a lot better, I think. I do want to still maybe figure out our little side floofs, because that's still looking like a little bit more of a noodly mess than I would like. I do enjoy it though, because everything can be outsourced, but it's cool to know you did it. I also really value doing my own stuff, which is why I'm like taking the time to do this rather than commissioning it. I guess that's kind of into that thought. I don't know, I'm checking something on my phone quick. I don't know why today, like, my Deltarune TikTok, like, in the grand scheme of things, hasn't done much more than any other day, that it's been still, like, slowly trickling in stuff, but it's, like, a noticeable uptick compared to, like, the past. Like, it's still very minor, but I'm still, like, I don't get how TikTok works, and I'm like, why an uptick now, all of a sudden? I guess because, like, the right people shared it or something. That's, like, at, like, 92k views, though. Which is kind of fun, because that's, like, even though it's TikTok, that's, like, by far, like, the most viewed thing that I've, like, ever done. Yeah, I know. 92k on, like, a fucking stupid, like, shitpost meme, basically. Which, unfortunately, because it is that, and not, like, something directly tied to stream, it, like, zero people have, like, come from TikTok to here off of that one, but it has, like, I have, like, 2k followers now on TikTok, so that's, like, good. But again, it's like always, there's more to grind and there's more to, like, do better on. I don't like the shape in the back here either. I feel like the back should kind of poof out like the sides are. Which will involve, like, touching every group here if I want to do that. Because currently it is not meant for that. TikTok is its own bubble, trying to drive traffic from there to another app is like trying to drag an American another car. But it works though. I've seen it work. We saw Mick and Yoon and Aaron all blow up on TikTok because there's stuff that, well, the stay dance for Mick and Yoon wasn't as direct to stream as some other stuff, but it was a lot more than this thing because it was still Yoon's avatar dancing. But like I've seen them blow up on there, and then a lot of their recent growth I think is like because of TikTok. Like they got some influx, and then that like they've like kept that momentum going on their stream in terms of like doing other cool stuff. So like I feel like that is a thing that I need to do, because like, not that I want to have all my eggs in that basket, especially because TikTok just fucks everybody all the time, but like what other ways do I have to grow? Like certainly not Twitch itself. Like I want to do my stream, I want my streams on here to be like as cool as they can, but we all know that like discoverability on Twitch is very poor. I should say before I do this, because I don't know if I'm gonna like these shape changes. Mick is also a loud straight guy, which is TikTok's humor. Yeah, I guess. But like, if he can scream mommy about Genshin, like why couldn't I scream daddy about something? You know, like I don't. When I look at the stuff that they've done that's blown up, I don't feel like it's something that I couldn't do. Other than the fact that I'm just like not playing Genshin right now, but that's like, you know, that's like kind of a backdrop to like other stuff that's going on. I mean, like, the ideal thing with TikTok would be like get to a point where I can just do kind of like regular highlights, like do the same highlight everywhere, right? Put it on YouTube, put it on Twitter, put it on TikTok, and then just have it maybe do better in some places. I don't know. Doing long form edited stuff for TikTok, like the longer I spend, I think the worst cost benefit it is. Yeah, I appreciate the offer as always, but I don't know that I want to pull you off of like doing your own stuff. When you say though, like geared more towards YouTube content, what are you imagining? Because I don't disagree that there are like high level conceptual changes that we could make on stream to like make it just cooler and better in general. But I don't know what that looks like in terms of like YouTube specifically. The stuff I would think of in general would just be like, you know, like higher energy, more being like more reactive, just kind of like drumming up that kind of personality thing. Yeah, higher energy can't just be talking to chat. Needs to be focused on the game or the content. Well, I don't even think talking to chat necessarily makes for like bad there's some stuff where if I like structure my responses in a way where it's very clear like what the question was, I think that's better for like other platforms. But also just like if you guys like get me to like say or do something funny, like that's good for anywhere. So it's like getting more of that, however that ends up happening. In my mind, at least. That's how I would characterize it. Oh my god, the shape of this is fucking weird. It does, and it's just in a stream like this, for example, can't be turned into long-form highlights. Usually streams with more than one person are better for highlights, but if you do something you're likely to react strongly to, then it can be solo. I agree too that multiple people help as well. And I even find that I tend to like watching multi-person content a lot of the time. Why the fuck do I have so many of these grouped down at the bottom? What happens if I change that? Yeah, I guess I kind of do need that to be that way. Okay, well, we can just pull this in then, I guess. Jackbox is popular for something like that, but I try to drive the highlight videos more in a single player content direction by doing something I react strongly to so I can turn them into highlights. I think one like Jackbox I don't think is good for TikTok, at least where I'm at, because I'm now so like I've kind of sworn off like saucy content for TikTok because I'm just gonna get fucking banned because someone will report me or whatever. So that'll make Jackbox tough, unfortunately. I agree with you that it's like entertaining, but I can't fucking do adult humor on TikTok because I'm gonna get banned, and I'm not about to like put in a bunch of fucking work and time that I don't have and then lose it because some fucking pearl clutching idiot can't take a penis joke. So it's probably going to be more like whatever highlights that I find entertaining that aren't super sexual, things with my like Sens does stuff where it's like basically boyfriend roleplay. Like a lot of VTubers do that. I think that's like good TikTok content because it's not overly sexual, but it's still like it like appeals to the horny crowd, basically. The simps. So I think that would be like useful. I don't know. I haven't fully like gone into TikTok mode again because I made a couple things that I thought were pretty tame because I danced around the adult subject matter, and then I got like 2 strikes for that, and I don't know at what point I'm actually gonna get like real banned. So then I just made that Deltarune thing too. Well, and actually even that was one of them. Like I made the Deltarune thing, and then I made like a part 2 to that. That the part 2, even though it's literally the same content, basically people thought that one was like too much, so that one got flagged and got me like a strike. So since then I've been focusing on this, so I haven't been TikToking, but when I do go back to it, I guess I'm gonna be playing that a little bit differently. Yeah, I don't know. I don't doubt that you could like do it and do it well. I just feel weird about like taking your time. I think the shape's a little better in the back now, so that's good. I've got time to get taken. Yeah, I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you? I don't know. There's also a part of me that worries that it would like be like a bad decision to like do that, because like on some level beggars can't be choosers. If you're like editing for me pro bono, I really can't be picky. But then there's also a part of me that would want to be like, okay, let's be like really aggressive and like do highlights every day and stuff, and then it's like suddenly that's like a lot of your time. So and so like part of me is like, well, it would just be like better if we just didn't even go there. We just like sidestep that whole problem, but just not doing it. Highlights daily is impossible unless you do a shorts channel. What do you mean? Like, I know you've said before that I should have a separate channel, but like, I mean, at points for short stints of time, I've just been doing daily highlights on like TikTok and YouTube as is. I don't see it. I don't like. If you're talking about that again, I get what you're saying, but I don't get why it would be quote unquote impossible unless you put it in a specific place. You're maybe just saying like not a good use of your time unless you do that. But I don't know. Like I've heard that advice from big creators too, that you should like, the algorithm doesn't really favor like diverse content. You want to kind of like do one thing. But on some level, it doesn't make sense to me to like be managing multiple YouTube channels when I'm like a fucking like number baby, you know? But maybe that's the wrong way to think about it, and maybe doing, because like I couldn't be doing more polar opposite right now between my VODs that are 2 to 5 hours and then highlights that are like 10 seconds to a minute. So like maybe that hurts growth, I don't know. He has highlights, VODs, and shorts. Doing a long form highlight. Oh yes, sorry, I we're talking about two different things. I was thinking like the shit I've done where it's like a 30-second clip. Like that you could do daily. In theory, you know, a 20-minute edited video like you're talking about, yes, that would be hard to do daily. Unless literally that was like your actual job to sit down and do that for like 8 hours a day and you like made a paycheck doing it. Right, and you're saying the same thing, that you wanna put your different content in different places. I mean, honestly, I haven't been like really banking on YouTube for anything. I've been mostly using it as like a personal archive. And if I wanted to diversify at some point, it would be pretty easy to just like rebrand my current one as a VODs channel specifically, and then take my highlights and put them somewhere else. I guess, I don't know. I feel like I don't see people doing the kind of highlights I do on YouTube, where it's like less than a minute. Like that probably, the algorithm is probably good for that. Versus like the, you know, 10-20 minute edited stuff. That seems to be like where it's at. You have two right now. You have, because you started your VOD one recently, right? So you have your like mid-length highlight one, and then you have VODs. But what's like the third one you're thinking about? Something like super short, like I do. Selected VODs. Okay. So, right, but some version of a VOD channel. I don't know. Personally, I really like having everything. Like, it's not doing numbers. People aren't really watching it. Maybe someday somebody will go back and it'll be like cool for them to see, like, we came from this. But a lot of it is just me being like, I just have this all for whatever. Main channel for highlights, second channel for VODs, third channel for shorts. Okay. Do I want both of these bangs? Yeah, probably. I don't really need them in separate groups, but I do want it to have a little bit more hair there. Both of these bangs. The thing that I want, her hair does like peak a little bit more here, which I would like to get, but I'm like fighting with this. Well, that looks really bad, but I'm fighting with God, stop crotch-shotting. I'm fighting with, like, this texture. What even thing are you using? I wonder, could I edit this? The hair editor is real bad. Or, like, the texture aspect of it. I don't like that at all. Impossible to tell what's happening. I think it's just using the same hair thing as everybody else, so I don't know how I would change that. They just have some special custom hair object here that's one layer but has like very clearly all of these different little like nubs and stuff. I probably will wrap it soon. Whether or not I am gonna stay up late and work on stuff more, I don't know, but I think I'm reaching a point where I'm like ready to be done with stream, and if I do keep working on it, just like plug away on my own. Yeah, you're right, Park, but it's also like her kind of like perm thing that I'm trying to do is like really not meant for it. Cause I've sort of reached a bit of a happy medium that I can live with like an underlayer that's more solid and then a top layer to get some of like the squiggly wiggly look. But if you try to just come in and do all squiggly wigglies, it ends up looking real bad because it's not. I touched on this earlier. Anime hair is not like a bunch of teeny pieces. It looks more solid, and so that's what I'm trying to do. And we're still kind of having a little bit of a wibbly wobble part here on the sides that I'm not fully happy with yet, but like I guess it's okay. Maybe I should like do some demo bones for like what I have here, just to see like kind of proof of concept test myself. Like, is this gonna work if I literally did this, but just like a slightly cleaner version? I know, Elo, I know, but I don't. I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm still gonna be tired tomorrow. So like, I'm gonna get up. I even skipped my workout today. I've like skipped my workout most of this week because I've just been trying to find time to do this, and that like makes me tired. So I'm gonna like get up tomorrow. I'm gonna like shower and eat food, and then I'm gonna sit down to work on this, and then I'm gonna fucking get tired. Well, actually, no, I'm not, because I'm gonna be streaming with Celeste for probably like 4 hours. So like I'm gonna lose some time to that too. I said last week that I was gonna like be so pissed with myself if I wasn't done by this weekend, and now it's like I'll be like, I'd be lucky to get it done by the end of this weekend. Okay, some of this is still using the old bones. I really mainly want to see the sides and see how that looks like with bones. And like if the wibble wobbles look weird. So let's just grab some wobbles and get boning. I fucking shift click? Oh, control click, okay. Wait, can I... Let me idiot check myself. Since I was complaining about this earlier, can I control click multiple layers? No. Okay, good. Bad, but also good. Off to work on music. See you, Park. Thanks for hanging out. Come watch me. If you're up at a normal person time tomorrow, come watch me play Unite and cheer me on. I don't know how much I want to group together here. What time would that be? Noon Central, which is 8 hours earlier than I usually stream. Okay, sounds good. Bye-bye. Okay, that kind of looks like it'll work together. Let's make... Well, hold on, let's deselect shit first. Hold on, I don't want to be on Bone Group 19. Can you not? Can you let go of Bone Group 19, please? Or does it not matter? I can't tell. Oh, here, finally. It was just taking 10 years. Is it gonna be fucking slow? Like, why do you still have that selected? I'm very clearly not trying. And it keeps wanting to do crotch shots. Love that. Okay, let's just like grab one here and do a bone and see if it yells at me. It's like being slow and I don't know why. Okay, bone group 20. Yeah, see, it's still fucking like combining things because it won't let go. Now it did somehow when I backed up. Is there not just a deselect button? Holy hell. I've been in here before and somehow this is like proving to be a new challenge. I don't want to select you. Let go. What the fuck? This is really pissing me off. Could I like select a different bone group and then like deselect that one somehow? What the fuck? Like, it's gonna be faster to just do the wrong shit and then undo it at this point. Because I can't fucking click off something. This program is so fucking scuffed. Escape. No, that doesn't do anything. Like, I've done this before. I can't for the life of me imagine why I can't just click off of something, but apparently that's a thing. And also, when... Oh, yeah, no, never mind. I was gonna say, when did I make those hair? That was the old one. One of the old ones I was talking about. I just kind of want to mirror the other one here. Which I seem to have maybe already failed at somehow. Unless it's just this one. Okay, it's just that one. And then like this guy, and I think that's the same as over there. So that's probably enough to get me started to just like see the physics on these real quick. And then I'll maybe need to go back and adjust them. The physics. Let's like try a couple different poses here. Just get a real rough idea. I think this would generally work. Like it's, you know, it's gross and clipping on her fine, but like, well, in that she's not going to be jumping that much. I need like less crazy action poses, but because I want to make sure it kind of still retains its shape to some degree and doesn't look like weird with the overlapping bits on like the side groups. For some reason, and I don't know why, maybe I should open my model up and check on this, but like the motion looks really bad. And I don't remember it looking that bad, so maybe that's like a problem they have with this version or something. I don't have any wind on, do I? No. Maybe that's how it is with longer hair, I don't know. While I'm kind of working my way here to wrapping up, let's open up one of my avatars and sanity check that, because I want to see how my hair behaves. And if it also looks like hot garbage, because it looks like better and smooth in VRoid right now. And I want to see if it looks the same in VC Face. I want to see if my hair looks the same between VC Face and VRoid, or if VRoid has always just been shittier and I'm having like a Berenstein Bears Mandela effect thing where I'm just forgetting how it looks. Even though I think I literally just had my model open earlier today to like update my Discord reactive images thing in preparation for tomorrow. Probably doesn't help that I have like a million extraneous hair bits. Even if they're turned off, I bet that like uses up some resources. And I have the smoothness jacked up on all of them. I'm pretty sure I didn't do that on mine because mine is more angular. Oh my god, can you just save, please? I know, I'm running a lot on my Mac. I have like Unity open in the background for reference. I'll close that out for now because I'm not actively using it at the moment. That might help speed things up. Got a lot of minimized windows. Several like desktops. MacBook's Windows multitask. Honestly, one of the biggest things is like, as soon as I have a second screen, it fucking yells. Like, I was a little bit disappointed when I bought this because my old one, the screen crapped out, and so I got whatever fucking model. What is this? A 2017, and like immediately, like out of the box, as soon as I like, you know, did my like restore backup thing or whatever, it was like already fucking like making fan noises whenever I tried to do simple shit, and I was like, seriously? Once I get a proper monitor for my window so I'm not like looking up here all the time, then I'll probably do like more of like any creative kind of work on that, because like right now it's like half and half. I do like some editing and stuff on my Windows, but a lot of the other stuff I do on my Mac. Well, oh, okay, because I told it to close there. That took 10 years and that was very jarring. Let's open it back up. Ryan has 2 monitors on his Mac Mini and doesn't know how to handle it. Dan's MacBook had the motherboard die, replaced it in the screen broke. They're fragile, yeah. Okay, here's good old pink. And if we start looking at some poses, how does the hair look? Like how my middle wibbly wobbly between my eyes, like that's pretty fluid in VC face. It definitely looks a little bit more. Yeah, I think it's just always shitty in VRoid. So I think the moment I put her hair into something else, it's gonna immediately look better. Alright, like I kind of do the same thing, same sort of slight motion here. It's better. I don't know. Yeah, well, I think I'm ready to call it a night, guys. So let's see if anyone is submissive and rateable. It looks like Hiccups is on doing the music machine. I'm not sure if that's a game or if Hiccup is doing music production, but in either case, we'll head over there. So everybody give a big level up. Well, I was gonna say give a level up Joe welcome to Hiccups. That's their stream, so that doesn't make sense. I don't know. Say hi, be nice, be good. I'll try to get some sleep, Aloe. Thank you everybody for hanging out with me and bearing with this hair shit. Any day now. Any day now. I've been saying that for fucking weeks, but any day now. Night, guys.